There's been a lot of ongoing drama within the Spears family because of Britney and the court case regarding her conservatorship, as well as the truth that has come out about what Britney's life is really like under the rules set by her father. Drama has started to unfold, bridges have been burned, and it's getting pretty messy. One of the people who's causing the most drama is Britney's sister Jamie Lynn, and today we're gonna talk about the top 10 reasons Jamie Lynn Spears needs to be stopped. At number 10, getting sued. For the past several weeks, we've been hearing new developments regarding Britney Spears and her conservatorship. The world is finally getting to see what things have really been like for the singer, and we're also seeing the role that her family has played in it. As you probably know by now, Britney's dad Jamie is her conservator, but on top of her father playing a huge role in how her life plays out, Britney's mother and sister have also influenced her life a lot, and Britney has since spoken out about them, saying that she wishes that she could sue her family. Though she didn't name anyone specific, I think it's safe to say that she means to sue all of the members in her family. In Britney's statement, she also went on to state that she wishes to, quote, be able to share my story with the world and what they did to me instead of it being a hush-hush secret to benefit all of them, end quote. Clearly, Britney is upset because she's been holding back the truth for so long, and there must be some pretty damaging topics sprinkled throughout because Britney wants to discuss this with the world. Something surely went down and her family is keeping a secret, so they all need to be stopped, including Jamie Lynn. At number 9, fake support. Because Britney has gone through so much in her life, all she wants is some support. Though she gets support from her fans, the singer is probably left wanting support from her family. However, this isn't exactly what's been going on. After many details about Britney's conservatorship came to light when she provided her testimony, her sister Jamie Lynn stepped forward to make a statement showing her support for her older sister, saying, quote, since the day I was born, I've only loved, adored, and supported my sister. I mean, this is my big sister, before any of this BS. I don't care if she wants to run away to a rainforest and have a zillion babies in the middle of nowhere, or if she wants to come back and dominate the world the way she has done so many times before, because I have nothing to gain or lose either way. This situation does not affect me either way because I'm only her sister and only concerned about her happiness, end quote. Jamie Lynn only made this statement after she faced backlash from fans for not saying anything about her sister's situation, and even after making this forced statement, both fans and Britney herself called Jamie Lynn out on her BS, showing that she doesn't really care about the situation and is kind of just playing a game. Now, before I carry on with the rest of the list, I would like to ask you guys to consider leaving a like on this video if you're enjoying it so far, and also check out my Jamie channel Viper Girl if you're interested in gaming content as well. I've got lots of fun stuff going on over there, so go head on over and subscribe while you're there. At number 8, performing Britney's songs. Tensions were high between Britney and Jamie Lynn after Britney revealed her feelings about her sister performing her songs. This was in reference to a performance that Jamie Lynn did in 2017 at the Radio Disney Music Awards, where she took the stage to perform a medley of Britney's songs while she watched from the audience. You can see how uncomfortable Britney looked watching her sister up on stage, and according to the singer, she was deeply hurt by this. Because of all this, Britney is fed up with performing because of how overly controlled she feels, and she has every right to be. Imagine being treated like all you are good for is performing and then not even being able to do that because your quote-unquote support system has taken over. Truly unfair. At number 7, Britney's estate. Even though Jamie Lynn likes to claim that she supports her sister and that she's on her side, some court documents beg to differ. In 2018, Jamie Lynn became a trustee on her sister's SJB Revocable Trust. This account was created back in 2004 to benefit Britney's kids, and after the filing was made in 2018, Jamie became the one responsible for distributing the funds available to the kids in the event of Britney's death. This might not seem like much, but it is a large asset to be in charge of, and it begs the question, why Jamie Lynn? Of all the people to be trusted with this account, why her? Why is it that her family always has one hand in Britney's pocket at all times, while Britney herself can't do anything about it, even though they are her assets? Jamie Lynn needs to be stopped because she shouldn't be able to have access to Britney's precious assets like that. She and her family have far too much power over Britney, and they need to be stopped. At number 6, receiving hate. Fans called on Jamie Lynn to speak out about Britney's testimony and the drama going on with the conservatorship. When she did, she gave the people what they wanted, but instead of being praised for supporting her, she was instead subjected to a lot of hate online. Apparently, Jamie Lynn was having people come to her and threaten her life as well as her family's life. This is 100% not cool, and you should never threaten anyone, but in this specific scenario, the threats that Jamie Lynn and her family had been receiving are almost a wake-up call to do better. Since these actions were in response to how fake her support of her sister seemed to be, this almost shows us that if Jamie Lynn continues down this path of being two-faced with her sister, she will hit rock bottom. A lot of fans really hate her right now because they were expecting a lot more compassion and support from Britney's sister, so at this point, Jamie needs to be stopped not only for Britney's sake, but for her own as well. At number 5, Florida condo. Between Britney and her family, there's a lot of drama, clearly, but a lot of it has to do with money and other expensive assets. One of the latest scandals going on with the Spears family regarding money has to do with a Florida condo that Britney allegedly bought in 2001 that Jamie Lynn has been calling her own. Over the years, Jamie Lynn has boasted and bragged about the condo, talking about how amazing it is, how many people can come over and whatnot, but it seems as though this has all been sort of a lie since it's technically not her condo to begin with. Now this is mostly speculation because there's no solid confirmation saying that Jamie Lynn's condo is the one that Britney bought way back when, but it doesn't seem like a coincidence. On top of all that, fans have started calling Jamie out on laying claim over Britney's condo. However, Jamie Lynn has recently started denying having a condo in the first place. Something is off, but I'm sure fans will get to the bottom of it. At number 4, payroll. Now this one is a little rocky because no one really knows what to believe, but basically there were allegations that Jamie Lynn was on her father's payroll. Court documents were released which detailed how Britney's father, Jamie, was using his status as his daughter's conservator to live off her estate. This means that he'd been paying himself a total of $16,000 a month for the last 12 years. We know for a fact that her father had been paying himself with Britney's money over the years, but what about the rest of the family? Well, it has been alleged that Jamie Lynn has also been paid, though she has denied these allegations on Instagram. If she has been getting paid by her sister's estate, she really needs to be stopped. Money makes people so greedy, and if Jamie Lynn is really mooching off her sister and pretending like everything is fine, someone needs to get to the bottom of this and demand accountability, because that's just going too far. You can't hold someone back from their personal property and let them watch you take it from them. That is just downright nasty. At number 3, Free Britney comments. The Free Britney movement was started around a decade ago, so for years people have been looking to expose the truth about Britney's life and have been advocating for the singer for years. The movement has picked up in recent years and it's still as important as ever, however those in Britney's family don't really think so, and some criticisms have been made, particularly by Jamie Lynn. Back in 2019 when the Free Britney movement started to pick up steam, Jamie Lynn addressed the cause, calling it a conspiracy theory after word got around alleging that Britney was being held in a mental health facility against her will. Jamie Lynn just didn't want to take the Free Britney movement seriously, that is, until it got popular and she seemed to jump on the bandwagon and show her support. Again, like I've said, that is pretty sus, so I have to say that she needs to be stopped. Clearly she didn't care about what was going on with her sister, rumor or not, and she only started speaking out about her sister's situation because it became problematic to not defend the pop star. At number 2, obsessed with socials. This next one is just really odd to me, so I have to say that both Jamie Lynn and her husband need to be stopped because they're just becoming too obsessed with all of this drama. There is a photo out there that Jamie Lynn posted that shows her husband staring intently at a post from Britney's Instagram. Now I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with looking at Britney's posts, but there is something about the fact that Jamie Lynn's husband was so focused on the post, as well as the fact that Jamie Lynn has a tendency to go back and forth on her sister's post, leaving and changing comments all the time, that just seems a little bit off to me. It almost feels like they are head over heels obsessed with Britney and are looking for the next post to talk about or even a reason to argue. No one checks other people's social medias that often. Jamie Lynn has been caught changing her comments and photo descriptions so often that it's looking very suspicious and she needs to cut it out. And finally, at number 1, audio clip. In the latest Jamie Lynn and Britney development, we have this cryptic audio recording that Jamie Lynn posted to her social media that a lot of people think just took things unnecessarily too far. Jamie posted a black screen with audio where fans could hear her crying and her kid comforting her. Now this post was a super weird one for me because why would you take your phone out to record something like that in the moment, and 2, what compelled you to post that? There were a lot of red flags that fans pointed out, one of which was the fact that it seemed like Jamie Lynn was just looking for attention from the world and to show that this situation is also affecting her kids too. Now it very well could be the case, but this cryptic post just makes the whole situation seem a little too staged and a little too desperate. But what do you guys think? Now I want you guys to also tell me about what your stance is on this drama between Britney and her sister. Do you think there's a clear bad guy in the scenario? Do you think Jamie is being genuine about her feelings for her sister and her situation? Or do you think there's something deeper going on? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Anyways, that is it for me. I've been your host, B-Room. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, why not smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you always know when it's tea time over here on IO. Until next time, be safe out there. Remember to drink some water today, make good choices, and do something nice for someone today. Bye guys!